Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to show you how we're going to do the advanced skills on the challenge pack on Snooker 19. I've been making a series of videos where I show you how to get 5 stars on all the challenges, and this section is the plants section. So the first shot here, you just hit it pretty hard and put plenty of screw on it. I haven't got into massive detail or done any freeze frames on that one. I'm pretty sure everybody will get it. Just make sure you don't go in off. So I have got a freeze frame of the second one, so you just got to plant it in the top right pocket, put a bit of screw back, 50%, and that is the angle that I've gone with. So you want to make sure that you try and copy that as best you can. Didn't lower the speed for this one, just hit it pretty much the same speed, and in it goes. And then the third one is just a shot in the middle. Can be a bit deceiving because it looks like it's a straight shot, but it doesn't quite work like that. So you kind of have to aim it around about where I'm aiming it here. Here's a close-up for you so you can see. So if you can just match that as best you can, the red should cleanly go in the middle pocket. I've just lowered the power there to about 23% just to make sure that it goes in, but I'm sure it would have been fine if I hit it harder. And that's the first challenge mastered, 5 stars on that one. The next one is hanging baskets. Hanging baskets. So all we have to do on this one is hit the red and knock it into the other red. That's the angle that I've gone for the first one. First one's pretty easy once you get used to it. And I've just knocked the power down to 40% just to make sure that it goes in. The second one is also pretty easy as well. Just have to knock it up the rail. Pretty much hit the red. And I've gone for that angle. So if you want to copy that angle, there it is, 25%, and it will go in. The last one is the trickiest one. It's just a tight shot along the rail. What I would say about this one is you got to make sure that you hit the power bar pretty much bang on. It's not easy, but that's the angle. That's a freeze frame of the TV view, and then I do another freeze frame of this view. So that's what you want to get to. I leave the power at 50%. Actually hit it about 48% there, but as long as you hit it hard enough and you get the power bar accuracy right, it will go in. But if you miss cue, it will vastly go off course. So you just got to make sure you hit the power bar right there. Challenge mastered. Again, flying through them. Those hanging baskets. Next one is 3 plant pots. So the first one is pretty easy. That's my angle for the first one. The red is over the pocket. So all we've got to do is just pretty much pot the ball as normal and it will go in. Where it gets trickier is the second red will be further away like it is here, and it is a little bit hard to see because the table's so far away, but here's a close-up of what I do. So try and copy that as best you can. If you're struggling with this one, hit it around about 50% and it should go in. Last one is obviously the hardest one on this one. Red is further away. Probably took me about 5-6 minutes to do this one, but I do have a close-up of the angle that I pick. And I've actually moved the camera slightly higher up on this one so you can see a little bit better. So there it is. That's the angle that I've gone with. Pretty much going straight towards the red. And in it goes. I know it looks easy, but I did spend quite a few retries on that one. Just the last one. Struggled to get it on the right line, but you do sort of get used to it. 3 plant pots. Acorns to Oaks is the next one. Just have to remind myself what it is. Oh yeah, it's 2 ball, 3 ball, and 5 ball, 4 ball plant. So that's the angle that I do for the 2 ball plant. Pretty straightforward, this one. I hit it at 50%. Can't imagine many people struggling with that one. Where it gets trickier is this 3 ball plant. So that is the angle. This is a freeze frame of what I do. And then I just hit it at 23%. And it goes in. Obviously the third one here is a bit more trickier because there's 4 balls to play with. So I take a good look at the table and I try and imagine the balls before, you know, the first and second red that the white's nearest to. I just kind of ignore them and then work my way backwards is how I do it. And then I see where I need to hit this red and work it out. But as you can see, do a close-up, it's pretty full on onto the second red. If you just kind of aim for the second red, full ball, hit it about 28%. Make sure that you don't hit it too hard. And then it should go in. Another 5 stars done. We're creeping our way up the 5-star ladder. Next one is double plant pots. So I wouldn't say this one's too difficult. It's just about hitting the cushion at the right time. So you've got to double the red and hit the yellow to pot a red, and that's the angle that I go with for the first one. First one is the easiest one. All you got to do is just make sure you hit the yellow in it, pretty much any spot, and it will pot the red. Where it gets trickier is it just gets a little bit more difficult. You can't just hit the yellow where you want. So this is the angle that I go for the second shot. Just a little bit more of an angle than the first shot, and you just want to hit the red pretty much full ball, the yellow full ball rather, and it will go in. Third one is where things get tricky because you've got to hit the yellow in a certain way, nice and thin pretty much, so you don't need to put a lot of angle on it. That's what I'm going with for this one, 67%, just to make sure it hits it hard enough. You just want to clip the red on the left side of it as we're looking at it, and it should clip the yellow, keep calling it red, clip the yellow, it should pop the red. There you go, 5 stars done. Let's have a look at the rewards. 3-star reward is the Checkmate cue, quite nice, chess based. And then the 4-star reward is the Depthcharge. Not quite sure what it's called that, but it is. But that is the what do you call this? The plant section done. So I hope you found this video useful. If you got stuck on the advanced skills or any of the skills, I've got a whole video series how to get 5 stars on all of them. So please give me a like or subscribe. And this channel is all about snooker videos. So if you like snooker video games, I might go into a pool eventually. Make sure you subscribe. That'll help me out. And yeah, I'll see you next time.